Hey, GW coming to you live. I know that, excuse the dryer. I know that a lot of times I get on here and I do movie reviews and whatnot, but today I'm not going to talk about movies. I am not going to talk about video games. I'm going to talk about somebody who really showed us a very good day. And I'm talking about the owner of McBride's, Mr. Jason McBride. And, he could have had anybody go to the Harrisville parade. He could have invited anybody. And if you guys haven't checked out, check some of the videos I uploaded earlier of just some of the goings on up there, and it was a really good turnout. But he invited me and Dawn up there, and he did invite us last year. And for some reason, I couldn't remember. We couldn't go, but we showed up this year. And I'll tell you something. I had a really amazing day, and I can't say thank you enough because to me, someone does something just to be nice or just because they're a friend. I want to go the extra mile and say thank you back. I've always been like that. And I had a really, really good time, and so did my wife. And before I say thank you again to Jason, I would just like to tell you guys what kind of person Jason is. I've known him for a very, very long time. In fact, he knew me whenever I was a kid. He was in Boyers, and as I told some of you and some of you guys may know, I ran around there when I was a little kid. So his family knew me. Everybody knew each other in Boyers. They knew the Warners. We knew the McBrides. You know, we knew the Andriossis. I mean, there's families that we knew, and you felt like you were part of that family when you were with them. And the same thing with McBrides. And all my years of ordering from McBride's, Jason has always been stand up, honest. He will bend heaven and earth to try to make you happy. And no, and I'm not saying this to be crazy. I'm telling you because it's the truth. He is a man that, like I said, will go the extra mile. Will give the coat off his back to somebody if he really knows that you're more in need of it than him. He he has been a big supporter of my family. Any personal problem, believe it or not, you can talk to him about, and he'll try to see if he can't do anything for you. His staff is top notch. They come to the house very frequently. We love McBride's Pizza. We've been ordering from them far back as I can remember. And you know what? Occasionally, yes, we'll complain because it's late. But you know what? I just came up with a slogan, Jason. If it's late, it's worth the wait. You know what I'm saying? But beyond a entrepreneur and a pizza shop owner, Jason is a very, very upstanding part of upstanding figure of the community. He gets involved with anything and everything he thinks he can change, and that's what I admire about him. I also admire he has the biggest heart of anybody that I know. And next to my wife, Jay. Sorry about that. And today was just amazing. We sat on the McBride's trailer and we're throwing candy at all these people. And Jay made me feel like a superstar. I mean, I come on here and I talk to you guys about this, that, and the other thing, but he really showed me and my wife what really good customer appreciation should be. And I got a chance to talk to him a little bit before the parade, a little bit after, but Jason, being as important as he is always pulled into 6, 7, 8 different directions. But you know what? The guy never loses his cool. I mean, he is an amazing, amazing person, and so is his wife, Kathy. I don't want to leave her out. Kathy and Jay have been down with me. They've seen me at work. They used to cater to where I work, and a lot of people love them. A lot of people miss them. And no, I don't know what's going on, Jay. I wish I knew. No one will tell me. But Kathy, I remember, she asked me if I wanted a throwback McBride's t-shirt. And I said, yeah, how much I owe you? She goes, you think I'm going to charge you for a shirt? She goes, I'll give them to you. How many you need? I said, two. And honest to God, that to me, and that happened a long time ago, that to me shows me what really good people they are. You know, Dawn and myself have even offered to buy them dinner, for everything that they've done. Just to say thank you in a way that saying thank you just doesn't cut it. And I know he looked after me. He guided me a little bit when I was young and ridiculous. But again, today, I mean, it was probably nothing to take those kids around, and myself included, and my wife, around that parade ground. He's done it 50 bazillion times, but you know what? It meant the world to us. And I just wanted to thank not only Jason and Kathy, but the whole McBride staff, because they are truly remarkable people. And I could sit here till I'm blue in the face and tell you guys how much I admire him, or how much important he is to me, or how his daughter Casey and I really click, and she makes sure nothing that we order is ever nothing but short of perfect, And I really just had a great day, and I owe it all to Jason and the McBride staff. And it was really a flip of the script, because like I said, I'm used to being here. I get people telling me, hey Greg, that was a cool review you did, or I'm signing my initials on government officials' whiteboards, but never in my life have I felt as appreciated as I did today, as for being a customer and being loyal to the McBride's brand. And it's crazy. So while I'm on the topic, if you want to know more about them, go to mcbridespizzatogo.com. Their telephone number is 724-735-4004. They are located right by Butcherine's Beer Distributor. You cannot miss them. And believe me, all their food, and I mean all their food, is top notch. And I'm going to show you the menu here in a little bit, because I think Jay would appreciate that. And he was right. He said, he says, you get on this float, it'll be, promotion for your YouTube channel, promotion for me. Well, Jay, I want to show you how much I appreciate you by thanking you, and I'm going to prop you every time. And if you, there are no words. And I'm sorry this video came in late. Again, it's like 6 o'clock. We got done with the parade. We were back here by 12. I had some housework to do. And I wanted to jump on this first thing, but, I got a little caught up, and I didn't have the time. I was dealing with this lawn project I was telling you about. Yeah, me and my wife are going to do this lawn thing. We're going to start tomorrow, so we're going to spruce up our front yard. So there will be no movie review tomorrow. I did go back and watch Mean Streets, and it still holds up. And if you haven't seen it, it's the movie that put Scorsese on the map. Keitel, De Niro, and it's a classic cautionary tale about borrowing money and then being ignorant not to pay it back, or flashing it, or acting like a jerk. And you know what? The movie's shocking, and it makes a point, and it also tells you, you take away from it to be cool about money. Don't over borrow money, and it's a great ride. I suggest you check it out. It's from 73, I believe. But enough about that. Yes, I managed to pigeonhole movie review in there, but honestly, again, this video isn't about Mean Streets or any other movie. This movie is about Jason McBride and how he really is a top-notch guy and all around good friend. His staff is nothing short of top-notch. The food is incredible, and you can say a lot of people know how to treat their customers, but I think Jay went the extra mile. And at the end of the parade, when we were getting ready to come home, I said, I'm looking forward to do this next year. Jay gave me a hug and said, yeah, let's do it. And again, I hope that I can come on here next year and give you guys some really good footage, because I think that it was truly amazing to ride through a crowd of people and have everybody wave. And some of the people I knew from work, and we saw some friends that were on parade floats, and I think that's great. And it just made you feel like you've accomplished something really incredible. And again, I have to thank and be very appreciative of the McBride staff for inviting me and my wife Dawn. And I know Jason's a busy guy, and I know he's pulled in every which way, but this just shows you that he takes time out. And you know what? I've never seen him get upset. Never seen him get mad. I've seen him go crazy. We've shared jokes. And the guy's one of a kind. You know, honestly, to meet him, he is an incredible individual with one of the biggest hearts for business and satisfaction of customers you'll ever see in this world. And I really appreciate him, not only for all the food that he brings me, you know, when we order, but his staff in general, who are top notch, who I don't think get the recognition they do, but also for being very appreciative and very caring of their fan base. And there's something you don't see. Jay is also a very good guy. And I really don't know what else to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video, and I am going to shoot another video very quickly going over the McBride's menu. So Jason, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of Dawn's heart, thank you very much. You really made today spectacular. And we just very highly appreciate it. So thank you, Jason. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you to all the McBride staff, Katie, your husband, everybody that made us feel important, and to everybody that turned out at the parade, thank you. You guys were one of the biggest parts of it. We had a lot of fun. And if you watch the video, it's a 7-minute. I edited it down. I tried to capture as much as I can, but my phone kept stopping whenever I tried to hit pause. That's why you get all the short clips, you know. It was just a great day, great turnout, and I owe it all to Jason and the McBride staff. Thank you.